Coco, and you're inside tennis with the Cause.
Excitement galore. 10 years with the Little Mo. Offsite, it was here as a satellite. Here, you're the major factor. How cool is it to have these kids come here, see the facility, the whole community's involved with it. You've got a strong, welcoming handshake from the mayor coming out.
Yep.
It's all good stuff.
It's all great stuff. We really, really look forward to this each and every year, and we get better at it. The kids get better, the parents. I mean, it's been fantastic. Each day we get each year we get a little bit better, and it seems like I said, the competition gets better, the facility gets better. The weather this year was much better, so we couldn't ask for anything else.
Well, let's highlight some of the other things that you have going on here. That little cafe turns out some great culinary delight.
You're correct. Our cafe rocks it. The staff is excellent. We turn around the food and the best quality food that you can get anywhere. So we try to keep everybody here so they can stay and enjoy tennis and eat while they're here.
And the pickleball. You know what I saw? The lights were not on the pickleball. They were still out, the kids playing pickleball in the dark.
That's right. We've got it all here. So we are the Tennis and Pickleball Center. So we have a large pickleball crowd as well as tennis.
Always good to see you at work. Always better to spend a little more time closer with you and getting a quick upbeat of the facility, your impact not only on tennis and pickleball, but just a welcome area for everyone here.
Thank you. So good to have you back and to see you too, Kaz.
Thank you, Wendy.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks,
my friend. You got me this year.
Cindy, we are at one of the finest pickleball and tennis centers in the country, and we're ready to celebrate.
We are, Cause it's the 18th anniversary of the Little Mo Internationals in Florida. Oh, Cause, there are 60 nations represented here of 570 of the best tennis players, both domestically and internationally. And I think we might have a Grand Slam winner among them. Oh, yesterday there was a great parade with all the players coming in. Rick Macy, who coached 5 #1 champions in the world, spoke. Peter and Tatiana Cancro of Jersey Mike Subs, they own that wonderful company, which is the title sponsor of all of our tournaments here. They spoke. It was just a glorious opening day for what we're going to have, a great tournament.
Well, hello again, Peter. Happy days are here. Your passion for business. Wow. Your passion. Now your passion for tennis. How much of an influence can be business related to influence your tennis, or vice versa?
So, big time. So everybody talks to me about, Peter, how did you do it? What did you do? We had the one store and now 3,000 across the country. But my influence was my coaches, my teachers growing up from age 8, 9, 10 years old. And what influence they had over me to rise up, to do my best, to challenge me. And seriously, we look back and talk about so many of them years gone by. My thing was intramural champion, 8th grade tennis. And then they didn't have a high school team, but I played, starting out, 7th grade, 8th grade, but then played football, basketball, track, all of that. But sports, and, was really what made me.
What's tennis offer to anyone's life, from an adult to a senior to kids getting involved with tennis? And why are you getting so involved with it?
Well, you see what's happening with these kids. They come and compete. It's just so fulfilling for them, the parents, the whole family's involved. And to watch them rise up today with so many negative things going on, this is so positive. They're working out, they're training, they're exercising. I remember my best grades came in school when I was most involved in sports. It's a proven fact, that when you have no time and you're working out and training, that's why tennis is so key to our lives, and not only as a youth, but something that can be carried on in adulthood. And when you get a little older, maybe we have to play more doubles, but it's just so much fun.
You're involved with cancer research, curing the cancer, going out there. You're involved now with Cindy on this. tennis is a promoting type sport for cancer. How happy are you to be involved on that side of it also?
So Wipeout Kids Cancer, we got involved probably like 12, 13 years ago with Cindy down in Dallas. And unbelievable how the people turn out in the community to help raise money and support for Wipeout Kids Cancer. Your heart goes out when you hear about the stories, but there's so many success stories with these young kids fighting back, fighting through it, and going on and leading, healthy, natural lives. So that's why we need to all get involved. We need more and more help, with it. So we have to give and make a difference.
Great to see you in
Thank
our
you.
game even more than ever, Peter. Always good to see you. Thank you
God
very much.
bless. God bless.
God bless you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Oh, wow. Macy, boy, I can't believe it. I counted 1,400 kids waiting in line to get an autograph or a book signed. Wow. And then the parents got it in there. They appreciate what you've done and contributed to this game. So, you've taught many champions. What have you learned back from these champions that you owe them as much as they owe you?
Well, first off, it's a great question. I think any coach, if they're going to be a great coach, they're going to learn more from their students than what they're given to them. And I learned even today, starting at 4 in the morning when I was on the court, I learned more from the kids than they learned from me. Because then when I learn from them, I can teach them even more. But the one thing I've learned is they're kids first. And I tried to echo that in the speech. It's easy to get caught up, Dave, in like the ranking and where you're at, and you get caught up in this hamster wheel of craziness. They're kids. And I tell all the parents, I said, what would you have done at 10? What would you have done at 12? And it kind of makes everybody take a deep breath. So I've always had that ability to kind of bop and weave and go through the front door, the side door, or the chimney, and take the temperature with the kid. And that's the art of coaching. It's not one size fits all. So I think that would be my message to any coach. But that's what I've learned, that it's not a cookie cutter thing. Everybody's individual, and you got to teach everybody a little different, even though there's going to be a lot of common threads.
Rick, we're all in growing the game of tennis, promoting the game.
Yeah.
Okay, King Richard, how strong did that promote the game? We know what it did in Battle of the Sexes, Bobby Riggs, Billie Jean King.
Yeah.
How about this movie? How much did it grow our game? Everyone was talking about it.
Yeah, no, it's beyond epic. It grew the game big time because of the story. It was about fatherhood, love of family, inspiration, desperation, perspiration, motivation. It's not as much about tennis. There's a lot of life lessons in there, and it shows everybody, if I can do it, you can do it. Look where those two little girls came from. They weren't in the front row or the back row. They weren't even in the building, Dave. And look, they not only became both #1 in the world, in the same family, they shared the same bedroom. So you can't make it up. It's a story like we'll probably never ever see. It's just so unlikely, but it shows everybody, if you work hard, you have talent, and you keep believing. The only time it's over is when you quit. And that's what I love about Venus and Serena. They're going to inspire even more people. Forget the African American community. They've went into pulp culture, and now they both have the platform. I think their best is yet to come.
All right, Rick, we know what you've done to promote tennis with players. How about promoting tennis with parents to get the kids involved? And you do that. I'm watching, I'm seeing you, I'm hearing you talk. You're one who really grows the game by not teaching tennis, you're teaching people through the game of tennis. And how cool is that for you?
No, it's great. Listen, what I try to do, besides obviously motivate, I try to educate, and I need the parents to understand what this is all about. And because I have the platform and the pedigree, maybe they'll listen to one word I say that could change the course of how they handle their kids. So I know that I have that voice, but I also have the knowledge and maybe the secret sauce that will work for their kids. So it's the best feeling in the world. And as you know, I'm more of a life coach, Dave, than a tennis coach. You know, it's all about life lessons, and to me, that's the best feeling in the world. And when I look back and reflect as you get older, that's what I was meant to do. And I've always liked helping others more than myself. Those Midwest qualities are still with me. It was when I started at age 22. And to be able to share that and change people's lives. Listen, not everybody's going to play pro tennis. You might not play college tennis. But if I can help people study better, clean their room better, get off drugs, treat people better, and I've done that, you know, through hard work and just changing a mindset. Because as you know, life is all about perspective, and that's one of my specialties. I get people to look at the game of tennis and life through a different lens.
It was happy birthday for this guy today. Can you reveal numbers?
Yeah, tomorrow I'm 70, born in 1954, Greenville, Ohio. You know, I've done so many podcasts and interview, and people want to know my story, you know.
That's a good one.
You know, it's like you can't make it up, you know. I was a great golfer when I was 10. My father passed away when I was 10 years old. And 12 years old, I picked up a racket, went down to the park, hit against the wall. I loved it. The wall's undefeated. It always came back. I love Wally.
You know why? Because where there's a wall, there is a way, baby.
You got it. No, and it was like I fell in love with the game at age 12, and you can't make this up. At 18 years old, I was the #1 junior in Ohio Valley. You know, I got real good real quick in the Hall of Fame for basketball, but I did it the hard way, and that cornerstone, you know, of just appreciation. And I practiced after basketball practice. My mom would take me back, and I'd shovel snow and hit against the wall. We couldn't afford indoor courts, and all those gold nuggets inside of me I never even thought anything about. But now that I have to talk about it, it's how I'm wired. But be able to pass that along and make me more diverse as a teacher, it's just the best feeling in the world, because I see how it's impacted young people. But my story's amazing. I knew I was never going to make it on the pro tour. Be a lot of All-Americans. 22 I got into teaching, and what I love, Dave, more than anything, I have as much passion today at age 69. In a few hours, 70. I'm gonna milk 69 as long as I can, as I did when I first started. And you know, that's what I love more than anything. I just love to be on a tennis court and do my thing.
Well, we've got a little surprise, a little secret coming out of the bag that I'll let out. Well, Serena, you are involved with some type of production. I can't tell you exactly what, but it's not all about tennis, is it?
No, it's not. We're going to do a TV show. It's going to be called The Phenom Maker. You know, the good, the bad, the ugly, the journey behind the scenes, the sweat, the grind, you know, of people's journey. There'll be a handful of older kids, you know, just trying to make it on the tour, and one younger one. It's going to be beyond epic. And what's even more amazing, Venus and Serena are on board and endorse the whole thing. Maybe a cameo now and then with Richard. Probably 10 shows. I don't know what network. We're going to do the sizzle reel next week, as a matter of fact. But it's going to be a great project. I don't know when I'm going to have the time to do it. I'm on the court all the time, so we could be filming in the middle of the night. But it's going to be fun, and to be able to share that with people. And it's not about tennis. It's going to be about, you know, the struggle, the journey, the sacrifice. People have no idea, you know, how they go into nutrition and the hard work and the dedication it takes if you want to be the best you can be. And no one can bring that out and tell that story better than Rick Macci.
Well, we had living proof out here today. These people love tennis, and even more, these people love your coaching. Rick Macci, as always, great to see you again, young boy.
Thank you. Good seeing you. Thank you.
Wayne, it would not be a Little Mo event unless a Bryan family member were here. You, Kathy, Bob, Mike, the kids. What's it mean to the entire Bryan family, this thing called Little Mo tennis?
Well, first of all, you've been watching too much tennis. Your neck is, a little askew because you've been going like that too much. But it's always great to see you. Thanks for all you do. Gosh, Little Mo tennis, you know me. I have unbelievable admiration for Carol and Cindy and Rick and all the people that put these great tournaments on. The proof is in the pudding. They have 600 players, over 600, from 64 countries. Why? Big trophies. A beautiful facility here at the Palm Gardens Tennis Center. The other thing is they have singles, girls, boys, doubles, mixed doubles, which I love. And it's so good for our sport when the kids play mixed. And they have the best trophies, best food, nice staff. This is how tournaments should be. It's very social. They have the entry, everybody comes in, they have social events. We have a clinic before the tournament starts. Everybody's making friends, everybody's having a good time.
Clinic with the big guy hat here.
Well, yeah, we also had that. But I tell you, it really does my heart good for the sport when I come to Little Mo tournaments.
What does tennis add to a kid's life these days?
Gosh, I'm just such a huge believer. I mean, I've been saying it for years. I know what it's done for Mike and Bob. And now I got the third generation, my grandkids. It's doing so much for them. When they're little bitty kids, 3, 4, 5, they're a little bit of tears and and the tennis toughens them up a little bit. You learn to win, you learn to lose, you learn to be a good sport. You learn to strive for goals, you learn to eat right, train well, get out there and battle, and you learn to be fair. And when you lose, it's the hardest thing to do, go up and congratulate your opponent. You must be a good loser and a good winner. I get a bad rap because when I do my drills and games, I say when people win, I call them, you're a winner. And when they lose, I say, you're a loser. And people, they don't quite get it, but they don't realize it.
Coming from you, it's soft from the heart.
It's from the heart, but I mean, we're going to have a game in a minute. And there's nothing wrong with losing. That's what makes a fun sport. Half the people lose every other time. You're just a loser for that game. Now let's play again, and you're going to be a winner. So there's so many attributes for this great sport. I love college tennis. I think kids should go watch college tennis every day in the spring. Go with the bus, take a van, get all your friends to go and watch Florida or Georgia or UCSB or Princeton or Cal. God, the tennis is phenomenal, the enthusiasm, and when kids see it, they aspire to play in college and be better.
Absolutely. Let's test the voice. Your favorite song that you sing to these kids every time.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. I just recorded an old Bruce Springsteen song into my studio over the last month, a little thing called Hungry Heart. And it goes something like this. Had a wife and kids in Baltimore, Jack. I went out for a ride and I never came back. It's a great song.
Hats off to our champion right here.
Hats on. How you doing, bud?
Doing well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Cindy, here we are. 18 years of Florida tennis for the Little Mo. Little Mo, we know who she is. The world wants to know more.
Yes. Little Mo, or Maureen Conley when she played in the 50s, was the number one woman in the world in 52, 53, and 54. She won Wimbledon 3 years in a row, and Kaz was the first woman and still the only American to win the calendar Grand Slam. She didn't lose a tennis match her last year in competitive play. And while I'm president of the Maureen Conley Brinker Tennis Foundation, my great joy is that Little Mo was my mom.
And what joy it is, but she's the little mom of the world. These kids, their parents adore her as much as family members would.
They really do. They look up to Mom because I always say that Mom was a remarkable woman who just happened to be a very good tennis player. It was all about character for her. Yes, she was the best in the world, but she would say, as important as being a champion on the court, what was most important is what you did with your life off the court. Being honest, being kind, being grateful, having an attitude of grateful, giving back to the community because of her passion and love for tennis, which is why the Maureen Conley Brinker Tennis Foundation was established.
Brenda, it is the gift that keeps on giving.
Sure.
Sharing your mother with the tennis world, from Little Mo to Little Mo event. How great of a feeling is that for you?
Oh, it's just so wonderful. I mean, I look at this event with 600 kids in 55 countries coming to visit us and participate and enjoy the competition. Mom is smiling from up above. I am so sure of that. I don't think she ever had a clue that we would have such an incredible tournament year after year after year, and such wonderful kids and families coming to participate.
You mentioned the gift that keeps on giving. Your daughter does, with the first name of Connolly.
That's
How
right.
cool is that?
Well, she's very lucky that she has that name. She's very proud of being Connolly, and it's fun to keep the name going through generations. And Mom was so special, and unfortunately, she never knew Mom because Mom passed away when I was only 10. So for her to have that connection with her grandmother is really very special for her.
Good to have you at Little Mo Internationals. Thank you for
Yes.
coming.
Here we are again, as you just said. Carol, what a way to kick it off. Wayne Bryant. Goodness, he can handle 600 kids at a time.
It is amazing to watch Wayne work his magic. He's out there for 2 hours taking care of 600 kids, and he just has such a great way with kids and keeping them all organized and hitting and having fun. He's all about having fun and also getting your game better.
As always, global and world unity respect is a lifestyle mission of the Little Mo tennis family. The Little Mo International Players Country parades offer that opportunity to players, parents, family members, and coaches. Once again, it was good, pure, wholesome family, an international friend fellowship and merriment. Under the skies of an early winter, Southeast Florida evening, which included blow-up inflatable water and land activities. Leonardo, you are back again, winning something else. Before it was a championship match. Now you've got a championship Wilson bag. How cool is that? How did you win this?
Because I got it. Whoever gets a trophy can come up here and get a bag.
From Wilson? Wow, that's rather cool. And you brought a friend here, a tag-along friend. So what brings you into the winner's circle here? You've won a number of matches here.
I made it to quarters. I made it
You were a quarterfinalist, Theo, that's right.
consolation. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're good friends?
Is Leo. Yeah, we just met like 4 days ago, but we've been talking since. We've been good friends since.
Oh, you know how to communicate. Nothing like a good text and a good email now and then. All right, boys, I enjoy being with you because having fun rubs off on me too. Thanks. Fun being with you. Well, congratulations. I see what event you played. It's not the consolations. What is it? The Pride and Glory backdraw. How good of a feeling is it to come here and walk away with a great trophy?
I feel very excited because I lost the first round, and then I got even more potential to win the back draw.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. What do you like most about the Little Mo? What are some of the fun things?
The fun things is that I love those small coins, and then you can buy with whatever you want with those small coins.
What does it mean to come here, enjoy the Little Mo, and then walk away as a winner's trophy?
Yeah, I mean, Little Mo is just one of my favorite tournaments. I come here. I mean, this is my second year, but I'm sure I'll be coming more because it's one of my favorite tournaments. It really has stuff that other tournaments can't even dream of. 600 kids. You can make a lot of friendships here, and at the end, walking away with the trophy is a nice thing. But seeing friends and everyone and making new friends is also a very nice thing to do here.
The Little Mo is a dream come true.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
It actually is. I love Little Mo, and one of my biggest wins is actually here, and I hope I'll win it another time also.
You've been in tennis all your life. What's it mean to have this part of the family as involved as it is?
It means a lot, but the credit has to go to their mom, who played all of her young life in USTA juniors. Then she played in college. Then she played some corporate. And after 13, I could not win a match. So it goes credit to her mom, Allison.
Yes, it does. Well, there's a loving dad forever. And Coach, thanks so much for doing this. This was great to get everybody together at one time.
Honestly, about mixed doubles, what I like the most is that I got to play with different people and not only the people that I normally play with, and that's how it's different, because in girls doubles I can play them in singles, but in mixed doubles I can't play against the boys.
Yeah, mixed doubles I like it because I get to play with different people that I don't usually play, and yeah, that helps me to my singles also because it's another way of playing tennis.
2 sons, 1 daughter here, and there's a 4th son. He's not here.
He will play one day.
Oh, he's yet to play.
Yeah.
How much tennis is there in this family?
Yeah, a lot. Way of life. Yeah,
I don't think anybody could have said that better. A way of life.
Yeah, that's we live for tennis. I mean, for tennis is one big part of our life.
Yes, it is. Mom, you have to take care of this tennis family. What are some of the duties and how much pride do you take in those?
To feed them, to wash them, to keep them healthy, mainly. And Dad is responsible for everything on the court. I'm off the court.
Congratulations. I missed you yesterday. We got it today. That is a big hunk of hardware. Is that the biggest one you've won here so far in your career?
Yeah, in my career. I've never won a trophy this big. Yeah.
What do you enjoy about the Little Mo? We know you play well, you enjoy winning, but in addition to the tennis.
Probably it's really fun just playing against so many people from different countries. Like I didn't play one person from the U.S. throughout the tournament, so that was pretty cool. I don't think I've ever played anyone outside the U.S. before.
That is a beautiful experience. So now you have international friends.
Yeah.
Guess what? That's not the last time you're going to see them. Do you know that?
Yeah.
You could see them playing juniors. You could see them in college. You could see them, what's after college? The Pro Tour?
Yeah, the Pro Tour.
You ready for all that stuff?
Maybe in a little bit, yeah.
Life looks pretty good down the road, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. This is your mom. Kids do bring pride to a family. Tennis players really bring pride to a family. How proud are you to have your son playing tennis and doing so well with the game that he loves?
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun to watch him. And also I'm just watching him develop and his mental game and how many friends he's been making and being able to, I think some of the real work comes in when you're down and the match is tough. and being able to keep your head on and stay focused on the present rather than thinking about what just happened or moving forward, right? It's a kind of a game to help you in life. So
Absolutely.
it's a long journey too. So one match is just a little bit of the journey, right?
Well, I would say yes, that's right. And having a young son like this, I might say that's a long, fun journey together.
Yes. Are you having fun?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, that's what's important. I often tell him to go out there and have more fun than anyone else.
Ah, that's a nice challenge and a nice motivation and a nice incentive. Well, keep enjoying the game together. Good seeing you. I look forward to following your career.
It's our first Little Mo.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yes, that's right. You said that.
Like Little Mo Camp.
The Little Mo Camp, and that's where we are. Thank you very much. Well, you both played singles here. I can see that. Congratulations on winning the singles trophy there. That's a good size one. But let's talk doubles. The two of you played doubles. How cool is it to find doubles here at the Little Mo? What does doubles mean to you?
And playing with some friends and had fun.
When you play with a friend in tennis, does the friendship become special? Does it keep getting stronger? You learn from one another.
That you need to be more competitive in the games and in the trainings.
Yes, yes. Who is the captain? Every team has a captain. Are you both captains?
Yes,
What kind of advice do you give this player?
that he's a good player.
Boy, that's nice to hear. How about you? You ever say, good shot over there, boy?
Yeah, that he's an excellent player and he always wins.
Excellent. You know you're the representative of Down Under of Australia. Yes, and you're Canada.
Yeah.
So we have Canada and Australia. How did you all get together?
Well, I think we just found each other on the contact sheet. We didn't know each other before this tournament, so yeah, I think one of the parents messaged the other and then we just ended up playing together.
Wow, wow. So Canada, what do you talk about when you talk to your partner about where you're from? What are you the most proud about being from Canada? You have good players there.
Yeah, there are a lot.
They win slams.
Yeah, there's so many good players there. I just like that place, tennis-wise and not tennis-wise. It's a good place to be.
I want to share what has made Australia a leader in global tennis, and it is the character. It is the personality. Cool guys, and it's the heart that it has. So, you're very proud of it. I think it's time to share it.
Yeah, well, yeah, everyone's great players over there, great sportsmanship. Like Davis Cup team, for example, they're all like bonded together. It's like a brotherhood in a way, help each other out, you know. Yeah, it's a good culture. It's a good vibe. It's just you want to be there. So people keep on getting better, and it's why we have lots of good young guys because they just want to be there around those better guys, the nicer older guys.
How many words did he have to say before you thought, I think I know where he's from?
One.
Whoa, it took me two, but you can feel it. There's a niceness about hearing that down under Aussie little accent. It's a beautiful thing. Well, glad the two of you did get together and enjoyed the time off the court and on the court.
Thank you.
Okay. Good to have you both in our game.
It was very fun meeting new people in all doubles and mixed doubles, in singles because I got to face other people than I usually do. So.
Wow. I just saw a beautiful, beautiful relationship. Nobody else saw it. I saw it. Did you feel she was tapping you to remind you something? What was it? singles, right? Everybody has to be a first timer. It's something. This was your first time at the Little Mo. Any surprises? What was that like? As good as you thought it would be, or even better?
It was a lot better than I thought it would be. Meeting the people from different countries all over the world was extremely fun. And the way everybody organized it was very impressive, and everyone cared about the kids playing, and everyone was giving it their all.
Tennis mom, Denise, what do you enjoy about most at the Little Mo that the kids are taking away for a lifetime experience?
Oh my gosh, the character that they get to build playing tennis. It's more than just the tennis. It's about how they're going to respond to emergency situations, how they're going to think quick on their feet, how they manage themselves in their work office on that tennis court. So that is what I look forward to with my daughter, giving her that life experience that's going to surpass tennis, the character behind it.
Mia, wow, what a lovely outfit. Lucky in love? Yeah. So you have good taste in sports. You chose tennis, and the outfit is great. So how much fun is it playing a sport where you can express yourself in your wardrobe?
Very fun. Yeah.
What if you had to wear uniforms? No.
I wouldn't like it.
Would you still play it? Maybe?
Maybe, yeah. Probably because I love the sport so much. Yeah.
What do you love about the Little Mo?
I love like the diversity of the kids. Like they come from all around the world. And I like the events like the player party and the parade. The parade is super fun. And I like to show, like during the parade, I like to show people like where I'm from, which is Romania. Yeah.
How about Mo coins?
Yeah, I like the Mo coins too.
You're a fun person.
Thank you
for doing this.
Well, Little Mo's has been excellent. This is our third Little Mo's, second international one here in Florida. And last year, she made a great friend from Canada. They happened to become doubles partners just by happenstance at the table, and then they won the whole tournament last year together. So this year, a whole year later, the two girls have been looking forward to becoming partners again, and they're in it together. And I just think the lasting friendships that makes for little kids is very special.
Well, tennis dad, what do you think about this week at the Little Mo for your son?
I thought it was a great opportunity for him. I felt he was exposed to a lot of top quality players. This is his second event. His first event was a regional event 2 years ago, and he was a finalist. This year, he came out in fourth place, and I'm very, very proud of him.
And you did it as a team. Your best friend, your best friend. All right. Father, son, best friends, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Always fortunate for a young girl to have a dad that's a professional athlete, a college athlete, two sports, basketball in college and football and the NFL. Yeah, baby.
Well, I don't know if that helps her or hurts her, because, it's professional sports is very competitive. You want the young women to come out here and just have a good time, have fun, but at the same time, compete. And I think from what I saw today from her match and the other young lady that she played against, it was a very competitive match.
You always speak not of her name, but Mom, so they feel very included. Now, Mom had another great week up here because of you two. Sportsmanship. Any surprises there? I like that kid you chose.
Well, Brenda and I always say that Mom was a remarkable woman who just happened to be a very good tennis player. And she really believed in not just being a champion on the court, but off the court. So we give out a kindness and a sportsmanship award at our international tournaments. And the young fellow that we just gave out the sportsmanship award as the boy, we give one to a boy and a girl. He was playing a match. His opponent cramped, had really severe cramps. And so Fidel Ruff went over and helped massage his opponent's leg and get him back for 5 minutes to get him back, because apparently the cramps were excruciating, and got him back where he could get up and finish the match. I mean, who does that? Who does that is a young man who's other focused, not self-focused, and is a great sport. A great, great representation of our sportsmanship award.
And then just talking to him afterwards, what a really wonderful kid. And we know that when you have young people that are like that, you know it starts at the top. You know they're great parents that go with these wonderful kids, and they are teaching the kids how to be good representatives for this sport. And his parent was just a delight and so committed to helping his kids and encouraging them to be good sports. I mean, this really meant a lot to the parent even for their child, more so than even an award for winning.
I want to say one thing. He's a twin. So he's got a twin brother, so there's double DNA in that family. And his twin brother was so proud. As he was getting the award, Brenda, you know, he was just so proud of his brother. There was no jealousy. There was just a joy of knowing that's my brother. Now,
shared joy.
Yes. We also, in addition to giving out a sportsmanship award, we give out a kindness award, and it's named after a young girl named Shannon Duffy, who was a very good tennis player, competed in our tournaments years ago, and then she went on and went to college, but she had unfortunately some allergies that were really actually very dangerous and were toxic. And sadly, she lost her life because of just an allergic reaction. So her mother and father, Dolores and Tom, named this award after Shannon Duffy because she was such a kind person. Everybody loved Shannon. So when we give the Kindness Award, the recipient immediately calls. We call Dolores, and they get to speak because Dolores really wants to know who is the young, and we give one to a boy and a girl, who's young girl, who's young boy, who embodies the spirit of Shannon. It's just a sweet way to commemorate Shannon's life, to honor her, and then to honor our recipient. It's a beautiful connection between the two families.
Well, it never stops. When these kids are able to put a trophy under his arm or her arm, they feel they are in winner's heaven.
They do feel like they're in winner's heaven, and be it for playing really well or getting one of our special awards. I mean, from our perspective, we love giving out the awards for great play because first and foremost, we're here as a tennis organization, and we love to celebrate good tennis. But it's equally important to us and gives us huge smiles on our faces to give out kindness and sportsmanship awards. These kids down the road are going to have plenty of time to be stressed out and to hopefully always have good sportsmanship, but we want to set the foundation right now so that hopefully that will carry them through and remind them when they get frustrated, just remind them back to these days of how important it is to still, be a representative. And we were just talking to the young man that won the kindness about how he really is setting an example, and that these young kids look up to them and watch these older players, watch our Big Mo players. So it's really important for us to set that foundation and give them expectations, and hopefully they keep that in their mind.
She really believed in not just being a champion on the court, but off the court. So we give out a kindness and a sportsmanship award at our international tournaments. And the young fellow that we just gave out the sportsmanship award as the boy, we give one to a boy and a girl. He was playing a match. His opponent cramped, had really severe cramps. And so Fidel Ruff went over and helped massage his opponent's leg and get him back for 5 minutes to get him back, because apparently the cramps were excruciating, and got him back where he could get up and finish the match. I mean, who does that? Who does that is a young man who's other focused, not self-focused, and is a great sport. A great representation of our sportsmanship award.
And then just talking to him afterwards, what a really wonderful kid. And we know that when you have young people that are like that, you know it starts at the top. You know they're great parents that go with these wonderful kids, and they are teaching the kids how to be good representatives for this sport. And his parent was just a delight and so committed to helping his kids and encouraging them to be good sports. I mean, this really meant a lot to the parent even for their child, more so than even an award for winning tennis.
He's a twin. So he's got a twin brother, so there's double DNA in that family. And his twin brother was so proud. That as he was getting the award, Brenda, he was just so proud of his brother. There was no jealousy. There was just a joy of knowing that's my brother. Now,
shared joy.
Yes.
Yes, very much so.
admire and that we celebrate the parents and the kids. They love when they get those awards, and I think it's really important for us to send the message that we're not just about, again, churning out great tennis champions, which we are, because these are the best. These are the best players in the United States and the best players in the world, but it's also, again, about celebrating goodness and good sportsmanship and character.
And it's so important to set that foundation early. I mean, these kids will get enough stress if they keep playing when they're older, but if they learn the foundation that you can play really hard on the court and yet be a friend off the court, and even playing on the court that you can be fair, that you can be kind. I think it's a really important foundation to set in this sport, and we're thrilled to be able to do that and to see the kids really excited about getting this award.
Two trophies, congratulations.
Thank you.
What do you enjoy about the Little Mo in addition to winning trophies?
I like the whole organization, and I like because I meet new friends.
Yes, now I said two trophies. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh. Did I forget this? The Sportsmanship Award?
Yeah.
Congratulations. Wow. When did you find out that you won this?
I was so surprised when I got it.
Yes, you would have to be. Wow. Now, sportsmanship doesn't always come easy. Sometimes you're born with a little more sportsmanship. Sometimes you have to work at it also. What's your plan? Do you just come naturally, or do you have to work at it also?
Yeah, I wanted to win some trophies here.
This is the biggest trophy of all time. Good sportsmanship. Now, when you show good sportsmanship, is it easier to play good tennis also? So you know the answer, don't you? Be a good sport, you play better tennis?
Yeah.
You're a great example of coming to the Little Mo and understanding tennis is about being a good person.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, first of all, twins. You have to share. Sometimes you share lunch, right? Maybe you have to. Okay, so we're going to share. You won the kindness. Now, being kind isn't a one-person job, is it? So the two of you are kind. It all starts with two people being kind, and then more people being kind. How cool is it to have your input on his being kind, winning for him the Kindness Award?
Well, to me, it's quite surprising because usually we fight a lot, but that we did quite good together for being kind and respecting other players is quite a good thing. It's a good experience.
Yes,
yeah.
It is. And what do you think the biggest gift that's given to you when you're twins? Do you have something special that other kids don't have?
We have a lot of confidence with each other, but sometimes it ends up in a nightmare. But this time when we were playing doubles, we told ourselves when we were losing, when we were down 3 games, we told ourselves that we need to focus and just dial in. We can't think about anything else. We just got to focus mentally and just pump ourselves up. So when we were in our doubles match, we just said, okay, look at each other, look at ourselves, and say, we're going to win this. So.
Absolutely. One thing that I'm going to tell them that it's a special gift, the two of you have built-in sparring partners. You know what a sparring partner is?
Yeah.
So you don't have to leave the neighborhood. You got them right there. Do you take that for granted, or do you feel, I'm blessed, I'm lucky to have that?
I'm blessed and lucky to have that. Definitely.
Oh,
I'm really blessed.
All
it's just
right,
because
well,
when we were in, I'll tell you a story. So,
I love stories.
In my school, when I was sick one time, my brother decided to switch in for his class, and they didn't recognize that I was actually Fidel. So it was my other twin, and they didn't recognize that it was him. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Now, when you said other twin, does that mean there are 3 of you?
No.
He's your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how about this thing? Were you at all surprised? Were you surprised with this?
Honestly, I kind of was, because there's a lot of people here, and I've actually never gotten an award before. So I was really surprised to get this award.
So why do you think you got it?
I feel like I did something right.
What was that? Do you recall? Or you're doing a lot of right things?
I was doing tons and tons of right things, because my opponent, I could clearly see that he had a problem after he put his racket down on the court. So right when I saw that and his hand was on his leg, I was like, I gotta get over there, right? I gotta get over there, because something was up, right? So I came over, and then he told me he had a really severe leg cramp and he couldn't move it. So he was like, he couldn't move it at all. So I came to him, I put my arm around his shoulder, I brought him to the chair, and then after 5 minutes or so, I told him some stretches to do. That's how it worked. And then after 5 minutes, came on the court like brand new.
A little medical degree coming ahead of you soon. Okay, together. Do you have any doubles teams of the past? Do you know any doubles teams that are quite accomplished? Can you give me 2 at least?
Doubles, like pro teams?
Yeah, like pro teams. And their father was here with the clinic the other day, right? Wayne, what's Wayne's last name? Brian. And he's got a couple of sons. Do you know them? Mike and Bob. They were the winningest doubles team ever in the game. And then it goes back to a couple of other brothers, the Gullickson twins. So let's put you on the map as a winning doubles team. Well, this is a great day for the 2 of you. Now, this is your father behind us. Double your pleasure, double your fun when you have 2 guys like this. It's double joy. How proud are you of these 2 guys, the way they unite, support, and find ways to battle opponents together?
Very proud, actually. Yes, they've done amazing this tournament. They were very fair with each other, which is not always the case, as you can imagine. With the double proudness also comes double trouble sometimes. But it was an amazing tournament here for them. They made a lot of friends. We made a lot of friends as a family. So, there's going to be fun stuff happening in the future with some of those people we met, which is great. And we're also planning to come back next year. So, hopefully we'll get some good training in a year, and then you guys can rock and roll it next year in the U15 age group. So, yeah.
All right, you have to share. Do you share friends too? Your friends are kind of his friends? Your friends are his friends? Or you keep that separate? Same friends?
Yeah, well, we have all the same friends technically. So me and him have always been together. So every time we would meet a buddy of ours, I would always mention it to him. So then we would always we would become a whole friend group. So that's how it technically is, yeah.
Does that include girlfriends too?
Yeah. Girlfriends too. Yeah.
Dad's finding out something today. Oh boy.
Sharing girlfriends too. That's news to me.
Well, thanks for sharing some fun time together. Congratulations. Yes. Now, you knew you were going to get a trophy for playing today. Yeah. And congratulations on that. But this is something a little different. This is the Sportsmanship Award. When you received this today, how surprised were you, and what was that feeling like?
Really good. Felt super happy. Yeah.
So this is the kindness, and kindness is on the tennis court. It's also off the tennis court. Do you have to work at being kind? Does it just come to you naturally?
Well, I'm kind and sometimes not, but I like to be kind, and it's really good to be kind.
Now, when you treat someone kindly, does that make you feel just as good?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're all concerned about being the best we can be when we play tennis. When you're kind to somebody, when you treat someone nicely, does that allow you to relax and play better tennis?
Yeah, of course. Always.
That was a good answer, of course. So you self-discovered that. You know that. I congratulate you. The Little Mo congratulates you. And the world of tennis congratulates you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
So what I would also say to you, Brooks, is there are a lot of great players out there, and that is wonderful. And we applaud them, we celebrate them. But to us, even equally important is being able to give out a sportsmanship award and a kindness award, because that goes a lot further. And let me say to you that the fact that you're a good sport, the fact that you are kind, it started someplace else, and that's with your parents. And you have wonderful parents who have really helped to lead you in the right direction, have helped to teach you. So I always like to applaud the parents, and I hope every day that you thank your parents for letting you do what you do, because they could certainly be doing many other things, and the fact that they choose to bring you to tournaments to support you is really spectacular. And so we applaud your mom and your dad and all the great parents out there that are allowing their kids to have their dreams.
Well, Brooks, you know, the first time I saw you, I liked what I was saying. You have an image that represents being a nice guy, a cool guy, a guy that wants to make friends. You were very friendly to me, and you're given those gifts. Those don't just come out by starting life. You worked at it, and now today, with great pride from all of us in you, you're standing here with an award. What's it mean? Do you want to read what it means?
Well, I mean, Little Mo, just a sportsmanship award, and it means a lot because turning pages it's a good turning page for me. Usually I'm very angry or I'm very happy, and that correlates to when I miss a ball, I'm very angry. Then when I win a point, happy. So I think that this is good. This tournament helped me stay in between. It helped me just to control my mind, and for my mom to have a little bit more trust in me. And I'm happy with this award, and I'm very honored to have it.
Very, very much. Now, sportsmanship, being a nice guy, it comes to you. That's who you are. But you continue working at it. What do you do to maintain being that good sport type kid?
Well, at practice, just staying consistent with being happy, just trying to be as positive as can be through practice and just in life. So I think that helped me a lot. And when my mom tells me to do something, I just do it with the snap of a finger. And she tells me to do it with a smile. And
unload the dishes with a smile.
Yes, and there was one ref who gave me the tokens for just Mo coins for always smiling. So I think that my mom helped with that. So I thank her for that.
So we all see that in you. Once again, thanks very much for being part of our game. You're a great addition to the game of tennis. Wow. A mom likes to see you enjoy life, play, win matches, but to get this award, it's a special gift for Brooks.
It is, yes.
What's that mean to you? What's the heart saying inside?
I'm extremely proud of him, obviously. I know this is something that he's really working on, and like I said, or like he said, I've told him that how he's going to be able to control this on the court and be this great sportsman is the same thing that he has to do at home when I tell him to do something he doesn't like, and that if he just learns to do it with a smile and not get upset, then it will translate to success on the court. When things don't go your way, you just smile, congratulate the person, nice shot, and move on to the next point. And he showed me this tournament that he is more than capable of doing that.
Yeah.
And his natural disposition is to be happy. So it's tough when I see him out there and he's being so hard on himself and angry. But I think he's turned a page, and he's going to bring this with him to every match now. And we're going to put some bubble wrap around it, and it's to
Yes.
remind you of what you're capable of.
Yes.
Because this is 5 days of good head.
I've never even had 2. Never had 2.
Wow. Wow. Well, congratulations to the two of you.
Thank you.
Lucky to have both of you in the game and the mission that you have established. Thanks for allowing us to be part of your tennis career. Thank you, Brooks. Jennifer, tennis mom.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you, Kaz.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. Let's talk about another extremely exciting Little Mo here. We had a slam winner, and this girl is right there in line for WTA.
Oh, Vlada Ranchar, 8 years old, extraordinary composure, strength, accuracy. She's the real deal. I mean, she definitely is going the distance. And you look at these players, she's got fire in her belly. And I literally think she can be one of the next Grand Slam winners for sure if she keeps up her dedication and devotion to the sport. But she has passion for tennis, so that's great.
Well, she brings the passion of being adorable. She might be one of the best in the world for her age, but she's also adorable.
Well, she is. And as Cindy said, she has a passion, and that's what you need. You know, as I've always say to kids, you can have the ability but not the passion. It's hard to be number one. And you can have the passion and not the ability, and it's hard to be number one. If you have both, I think you're at least on a good road to achieving your goal. And it's very exciting that we have such a wonderful and incredibly talented player at 8 years old.
Amazing.
Nobody knows more about Little Mo than you. How many Little Mo's have you played?
I played 3. Yeah, now it's my 4th one.
Yes, and they're all exciting.
Yes.
So looking back, what are some of the most fun things that you've done?
I made my new friends and doubles partners, mixed doubles.
Mixed doubles?
Yes.
Well, you like mixed doubles?
Yes.
Is that a different game than girls doubles?
Oh yes, because boys are like stronger than girls, and it's like stronger and positive, and yeah.
That's very good. That's very good. What do you like about the parade? How big of an event is that parade for you?
The flag. I love the flag. Like little group, but they're strong. Yeah, and I love Ukraine, and I like America too. I love both.
I love both also. And guess what? I think the tennis world loves you.
Yeah, I think so.
And you love the tennis world back.
Yeah, I love the tennis ball and tennis rackets. I love that.
Beautiful. Well, you were so nice to do that. I'll look forward to following your matches.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. You want a good career with fun? You found it. You know this game. You played as a kid. I see you getting younger as these kids are getting older. What's this place mean to you, being Little Mo?
Yeah, it's been fun to get to see the kids that come to the desk at all the different sites and getting to see them throughout the year and year to year, back to back. It's really fun to get to see how excited, I just want the kids to have an enjoyable time, and if I can be a part of that, then that's all I could ask for.
Thanks for all you do, girl.
Thank you, Kaz.
Thanks. Appreciate everything. Wow. The true love of a father's son. Here you are. Your father's been in this industry all his life.
Oh, yeah.
He gave you a little gift, a taste of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're in the industry. What's it mean to be able to share this one more thing with your dad, Jake?
Well, I mean, you can't put a price on it. as much time as we get to spend, it's nice. You know, the past 9 years I haven't been able to spend that much, so to be able to do it here, can't ask for more. Especially around this atmosphere, you know, with 64 different countries. That's pretty sweet. It's a cool atmosphere to be in.
Your dad has had an amazing career.
Oh yes.
Yes, he has. Terrific accomplishments in the industry. How proud are you of that?
Oh, I can't put it into words. It's awesome, and he loves this every day in and day out. He could do this every day, and he'd be the happiest man in the world. So I'm happy for him, you know.
And he does do this
He
almost
does do it.
every day.
Almost every day. Yep. He always finds a way. That's the best way.
Charles, good to have you as a friend
Absolutely.
of the game. Well, Jake, nice time in life. You're at the 50-year mark. You've been doing this game as a player, as a promoter, as a coach, as a teacher. What's this game still mean to you, and how much is it enhanced with being part of the Little Mo organization?
Well, I think that the biggest thing for me personally is that the family aspect of it. I love education. I think education is just so important, whether it be kids or adults. To see these kids, after 7 or 8 years being involved in Little Mo, seeing them move up in age, move up with their talent level, still be the same kids they are is amazing. That's a credit to their parents, it really is. And that's what Little Mo's really about, is educate the parents and the kids as to how to come into tournament life. But for me personally, it's the kids. I mean, promoting the game, it's the future of the game. It's changed so much, and you have to adapt with the times. Some of the things that we grew up doing, yes, you too, you know, grow up doing, it's changed immensely. The one thing that hasn't changed is making that extra shot over the net. It's always going to be that.
One more ball, baby.
One more ball, and every coach is doing the same thing, making sure that they hit the ball at the right time, have the proper technique so they don't hurt themselves. Thus, you've seen the introduction of the red ball, the yellow ball, the orange ball, green ball, all that, which a lot of people fought for years, but it's really enhanced some of these 7 and 8-year-olds and 9-year-olds that you see hitting out here. It's absolutely amazing. It's amazing. And yet they're not hurting themselves because they've started the right way. That's the fun for me. Plus, I love the international part of it. I love the regional play as well, but the international part to me is exhilarating, absolutely exhilarating. Get to work with a nice family team here. You feel like part of a family here. You feel everybody feels important. Everybody's needed. We all pitch in where we're needed. And there's fun times, difficult times, but at the end, with this team we have here, it's incredible. This thing has grown so much in the years that I've been here. It's unbelievable, as you've seen, you know. And I work a lot of other tournaments that are maybe a little bit more strict, but they don't teach. You know, they're already in the process of understanding tournament play. Little Mo gets you ready for that. As you age out, 12s, 13s, 14s, they're ready. That's why I like the big Mo when they bring their brothers and sisters here. It's awesome. It's awesome. But it's meant a lot to me. It's the future of the game. It really is.
Well, there's a good forecast ahead of tennis with the Little Mo, as I hear from you, Jake. Personal note, you got your boy, my boy, here. He treats me like a friend the first day I meet him. How cool is that to have your son here?
It's great. I mean, we were a little bit short-handed from a standpoint of needing a couple extra people, and they're very particular about who they bring in. I feel honored that they said, hey, bring your son. You know, he's been out of tennis for a long time. As he played hockey his career, and then went into the Army and got out, and he came and volunteered here to do this. It's an honor that they actually said, bring him along, help us out, and he's done a way better job than I anticipated. He had 1 day of training, taking scores and stuff, and his personality is
28 years of learning on the job with you, hands-on, baby.
I'm telling you, and I must have done something right because he's done a great job.
Workman, you love this game. Not many loved it more than you. Certainly Glenn, your father, your mother Shirley. But you gave me a story here. We've got a kid playing in the Junior Orange, and take it from there.
Absolutely. We've got a player that is two players actually that are playing in our finals this afternoon about noon, and they are playing at the Orange Bowl, the Junior Orange Bowl this morning down in Miami, their first round match. So they're going to have a great day of tennis.
It's like being on the Pro Tour and you've got a satellite match, and the next thing you know, you got a center court on Ash Stadium match.
We've had great crowds out here this week, and it's been a wonderful tournament. I'm looking around here, and players like Coco right behind us. I just got my app phone opened up and says Coco Gauff, highest paid athlete of the year, $34.5 million.
Good for her.
So go Coco. And then you got Andy right behind you. Andy, now he's got the most favorite podcast on tennis, Insiders. It's incredible.
Well, you know why. He never holds back, and whatever he says, you know is going to be some form of entertainment.
Absolutely. And, it's so much fun to see how focused these kids are, and their families coming from all over the world to play, and they're so talented. And I can't wait to see them in another. I guess it took Coco at least 6 years after she won the 8 and under before she got to Wimbledon. So
well, she kind of blossomed early on at 14 and took it from there. Issues in tennis. You try to keep the act as clean as it can be.
Oh, yeah.
Most parents try to keep the act as clean as it can be, but emotions get in. Parents want to coach, and they forget they're not supposed to. And you want to make sure that the kids are playing under the least amount of pressure.
Pressure, yeah, because we all know that adult interference with matches is a big thing in junior tennis this time. And the thing that I'm trying to convey, Little Mo's trying to convey, is that 90 minutes they're playing that match is a gift they have to sit back and watch their child play and handle themselves without any interference, all on their own, making their own decisions. And if they could just think that way and they can talk about what happens after, it would be a much better experience for the kids.
I like the way you set that up. Yes, that moment in time, that 90 minutes, maybe a 2-hour span, that's the performers, the player out there, your son, your daughter.
Making their own decisions, living and dying by them, making good calls, bad calls, all kinds of things happen. But mom and dad or coach can't get involved. And they need to teach the children what to do when the children think that things aren't going the way they should. And that's a simple thing. Stop and try and get an official, get one of the tournament administrators' attention.
There was never a program like the Little Mo that offered all of the side benefits. Learning how to be more kind, more of a sportsmanship, enjoying one another, respecting one another. I love it when I hear a few kids, and through the years, they've said, if only the adults could respect one another as we kids. And this is a 10-year-old kid saying that, Rick.
Yeah. And if you'd interview all the kids about how often they'd like their parents involved in their match, I think you would be quite surprised how high that would be.
Well, let's keep that crusade on primary interest and have everybody work together instead of pressurizing the situation.
All right, absolutely, Cos.
Good to see you,
Thanks
my
for all
boy.
you do to promote the game and the sport and make these children feel special, which they are.
Well, people like you, people like the Little Mo and the kids, you bring it out of us. You make it easy.
All right.
Thank you. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
You have a flight in 36 minutes. And I do know one thing about the two of you.
Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna do it together.
Wow, and you did it together.
We used to sing that a lot.
And I think
We're pretty good after all these years, Brenda.
I don't think you're pretty good. I think you're extremely good at it.
It's such an honor to have Brenda as my sister and to be engaged at MCB. Mom, I know how pleased you would be to have us working together.
Hi, I'm Vlada. You're inside Tennis with the Cos.
Hi, I'm Coco, and you're inside Tennis with the Cos.